people join that I have posted in the workshop, which is to join the Teams called Soal Jawab Microsoft Teams. So most of you have already joined the session, and that is why for this afternoon session, we will go into the practical, which is on using Microsoft Teams for students, actually. So wait. So, right. Let me reply back something. Okay, so now let me share with you the PowerPoint slide. Okay. It will take a little bit of time. All right. Okay, sorry. Let me share it.
Yeah, we see the slide.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have done to up to there. So let me recap. Actually, let me continue back actually the interface, and then after that we go for the practical. So when you join the Soal Jawab Microsoft Teams group, right? So actually you see an overview of the dashboard. So here we have overview of example entrepreneurship course. So in here we have some interface, which is number one. This is the me space, which is what is your content, right? And then you have the activity, the chat, the teams, the calendar is most important. And then also here underneath the entrepreneurship course, you will see in the teams, you in the me space have the general and also the channels. We call these channels. So for this app bar, okay, we have activity, chat, teams, calendar, and assignment and more. Now for this one, which I explained just now, we have the left rail. Okay. So in the left rail, beside that, we have here, hold on. Let me answer. Have we started? Oh, wait, we have started. Okay. So let me continue back. So in the this is the canvas. So in this canvas, right, we have on the above part, the canvas part, we have conversation. We call these tabs. Okay, on the canvas we call these tabs. We have conversation tabs. We have also the files tabs, class notebook, and assignment, and many more. And on the plus button here, on the tabs, you can actually, in your Microsoft Teams, right, your own team, you can actually add in more tabs. And later I will show you examples of the tabs that is very important for your classes. Now, this workshop for the afternoon session, we are going to focus on training everyone here to become the teacher champion. And here I will share some tips how I manage my teams, because this is very important. When you have a team and you are using Teams for your classroom, you need to have a strategy and also certain way for you to communicate with your students, which I will share you here. And most of the activity that I use in Microsoft Teams for my classes are focusing on class notebook, because class notebook helps me to look at students' work closely, monitor their progress on my lectures. Because in Microsoft Teams, not only that you can record the session as what we are doing now, right? Later I will show you how to record, but you can also ask students in Teams certain chats, right? They can submit work, they can reply. They can also, in the class notebook, this is where they are collaborating with each other, and that is very important, collaboration. So after this, I show you demonstration on this search and command. This is very simple, command box. So, okay, example, this one is this box, help video. So you can see the help video later in the this one dashboard, the beneath one help. So click the training and that's all. So this, I want to show you what can you see on your handphone. Because in Microsoft Teams, not only that you can use on your laptop, but you can also use on your desktop, on your handphone. And one important element why Microsoft Teams is better for you to use for your classroom is that you can use the interface in your handphone. So you can go anywhere without bringing your laptop to do your classroom. Basically, this is also very helpful for students to actually do their work, participate in conversation, and etc. So this is interface that you can see in your handphone. So what you need to do is go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download Teams application. Right? After you download the Teams application, and you want to log in using your UUM email, the one that you registered for the account Microsoft 365, the one that you log in for these Teams and join the Soal Jawab Microsoft Teams UUM. Okay, so now let me show you the interface. So this is the example. Okay, you can see similar to the desktop version, but this in handphone. So on the phone app, there is a phone bar on mobile, and so there's an activity. So this is what looks like in the mobile. Very simple, but it have the activity, chat, Teams, assignment, and calendar. Same thing. So what do you see is in activity, you can look at files. Okay, so this is where students also can, if they don't have a laptop, they can actually use their phone to work their course. So it's like remote learning, more practical remote learning. For those who have problem with internet, Teams really helps, because you don't need to look for Wi-Fi, because some of the phone they use the line, so it's better to use interface in the phone for those who are unable to access internet at home. Second is navigation. Okay, this is the app drawers. All right, so we have done the activity. So now let me go to the examples how to actually create a team. So first thing is that in any of the, I show you the desktop. So if you can see me here, I will show you what I have in my screen. So first of all, this is the dashboard I show you. Okay, this is the canvas, right? So every time that you have in this Soal Jawab Microsoft Teams, so this, how do you know this is Soal Jawab? If you go to this team here, right? You go to general. So if you see something that is having a record, we call online session, okay? So in this channel, we call this channel the general channel. So if there is a movement of camera there, so there is someone that is actually having an online session. And if you click this one, okay, so it will pop up I want to join general or not. Now, if I click join, okay, I will stop this Teams classroom learning session and I will join this general session in soal jawab. So it's like you, when you want to conduct your class, when you want to jump from one channel to another, you can do this. So you don't need to leave the meeting, because sometimes, you know, students are presenting, so you want to jump to another group, another channel, so you can jump without leaving the meeting. So that's one way. So this is how you can see there's someone recording. Okay, let us go to the first lesson, creating a new group. So first thing is that you are seeing my screen. So now let me go click here. Okay. And then let me go here. This button, when you want to, let's say, create a new Teams for your class. So always the first activity Teams dashboard, look for this one, beneath one, join or create a team. So when you create here, click, it will say this one. So you either you want to create a new team, you create a team, or let's say you want to join a team that is given the code, because sometimes the administrator of the team, they don't share a QR code or a link. What they do share is a code to enter the team. So for example, for you, you can actually ask your student to join your class teams through the code. And using the code, it is much faster, because you don't need to go to the step where you need to go there and you have to, we call this, go to manage your team, and then you have to look at the pending requests. When students enter using code, straight away the student will be allowed to participate in the teams. So as the administrator, it is lessening your job to approve the pending requests. So I suggest when you create a team, then look for the, after the team settings, the name of the team and etc., you look for the code to the teams, and I will show you where. So this is my point, my tips. You share the team code, you don't share the link, but you ask the student, because by now you already train your student to use Teams. So they already in the team, so they just log in into the Teams. Now how to log in? So just repeating. So students go to office.com, and then they are in here, they log in normally, okay, and then they will go to Teams. So this is UUM. When you entered correctly, when students entered correctly, they also see this one. So ask them to look for Teams. Okay, so that's the tip. Now, creating teams. So this is the first step. And I want, after this meeting, because I want the participant here attending the teacher champion, I will give you one assignment where in the soal jawab tentang Microsoft Teams, I want every teacher here to snapshot their own teams that they have created with their classroom, right? And post that snapshot, the screenshot, inside the soal jawab tentang Microsoft in the general. So you can say here, general. So you just put new conversation. This is my classroom team. So that will be an assignment lah at the end of the session. Anyway, let us go here. Okay, so I show you the step. Simple step. Create the team here below. Create team. So you choose this one. This is already ready-made template for classroom, right? Now for next one, of course, you need to name your class. So I will give my classroom name. So usually I will say the semester first, A201, and then the code BWBB 1013 because I'm teaching Foundation of Banking. And then I will mention group B. So example, okay? So this is going to be joined by group B students of Foundation of Banking. Code. Click next. You don't need to have this one. Okay, you just click next because you don't have an existing Teams template yet. You can write option description. Okay, Foundation of Banking. Next. Okay, you skip this step because why? You want to ask students to join via code. The code that you share. Okay, so skip this one. Now, before I skip, let me give you a demonstration. If let's say you want to have a teacher to join, because we can also have a co-teaching teams also. You can type anyone. Let's say I ask for, okay, this lecturer. Okay, all right, this lecturer, Nozila binti Aziz. So if I want her to join, okay, so she will be added manually. Okay, now students, I don't want, because I don't want to one by one click there. Okay, and then I click add. All right, then close. All right, now how to share this team? All right, so go to the teams that you have created, which is A201. I will go down. So once you created, yeah, you will go down here, A201, right? So this is my team. Go to 3 dots here. Okay, 3 dots here. And then you can either get link to teams. So if you get linked to team, then you will get the link, copy. You can copy. Then you can go to your WhatsApp. Let's say, for example, I have a WhatsApp. Okay. So example, okay, I'm going to open my, it's not opening. Right. Open WhatsApp web. Okay. Let me share my WhatsApp. Sorry. So let me scan this one. So I have this for my class. So all of this is already in my WhatsApp teams, WhatsApp class. So I haven't created this one. So I will say for group B students, please join this link for Microsoft Teams link. Okay, so we say this one. Okay, and then I can post, but I don't want, all right, because it will make me tedious. So what I do, I go another step to invite student is go here, manage team. Okay, now what I do is that go to setting. Okay, then you can have the team code here. So setting, okay, going back, okay, go back. I go back, okay, manage team, all right, and then go to setting. So this 3 dot here, in here, the team, 3 dot, manage team, you see manage team, and then setting. So once you see setting, go to, you need to generate first your team's code. So, all right, so here, you can generate. So this is where either you share this now in UUM online learning, UUM online learning, the Moodle, right? You share this code, all right? Or you can share in the WhatsApp chat, okay? So what I will do, okay? So because guests will not be able to join the team code, okay? So what I will do, okay? This team, give you this code here. All right, so I will go and paste here. So that's one strategy. Or you can go to your online learning and then post this code. So that's about it. So once you have, so when you share this code, you don't need to be waiting for the pending request, because students with entering the code straight away, right? Go here, paste, they will enter join teams here. So very straightforward. Okay, now managing the teams. So I will give you one example of my teams that I have. So one of the teams that I have created for my students is this one. It was 2 semesters ago. Last semester I have using Teams for marketing financial services. So I will do here. I will click first thing, what I have in my canvas in. So this is what the student have done. So first thing, look at the tabs that I have. So first is you will see in the tabs here, you see post, files, class notebook, all right? And assignment, okay, this is something that you can add. Grades you can add, and also there are other things. For example, I have here Teams Ethics, Insights, and Trello. Now, how do I have these 3 more, or more than what the default is? Because if you look, the one that I've created, just have a look. Okay, it doesn't have Trello, right? It doesn't have Insights. So what I will do, I go here, click plus. When I click the plus sign, it will show here the apps that I can add. So usually I add Trello, okay, because I use Trello. All right. So if I put in Trello, I will need to log in Trello with my login ID, which I already have. All right. I can also put here others. For example, Insights. Now, Insights is very good for you to track your students' progress, activities. Progress means that how many times they enter the meeting, how long they spend, so etc. So Insight is very good. So I just Insights and click add. So it is added here. All right. So it will go here and save. Okay. Do I want to post this channel about this tab? Sure, if you want to inform other students about the new edition. If you don't want to make them aware, you can just unclick this button and then click save. So it is already there. All right. So many more. Now, how to start recording? Because one of the question asked from me is the recording. So first, I like to share the recording of these Teams. So what I will do, if you look here, Meet, right? So you can, if you don't want to schedule, that's fine. You can straight away meet, but usually I schedule a meeting. So how to schedule a meeting in Teams, right? In your own class, right? For your class, for your semester A201, right? Click here, schedule a meeting. Now you can say class meeting. All right, you name the meeting, what, the date. Okay, maybe you want to see them next week is semester break, so maybe you want to see on next Sunday, 29. Sorry, December, 6 December. Okay, so the time you can change, everything you can change. All right, don't repeat. Yes, so here automatically when you click just now schedule meet on that team, we straight away put here your team's general. You don't need to change, right? And you don't need to have anything. You just click send. You can change here, optional. Okay, you don't need to have attendees. So you click send. So all right, if you look back at so want to see what you posted, go to post. So this is a function in your Teams. So post is all things that you have, we call activities you chat or you schedule, so it's in the post. So you can see your class is already scheduled at Sunday, 6 December. You can check here, or you can go to the dashboard, look at this app here, look at the calendar. So I'm using this on the web app. So we will have our class on 6 December. So look here. Sorry. 6 December. 6 December. Sorry. It doesn't show. Okay. Yeah, I can say week. Okay. All right. Okay, here. There you go. This is on your tab. You can join the team, the class, by simply go here on your calendar and click join. So you can start the meeting. So same thing that the student, they can also plan with their friends. So next, invite the group, teams, create teams. Next step is what you have in your teams. So let me share what I have for my classes for tips, Okay, what I have here, I have, sorry, 192. Okay, 192. What I have here, insights. Now, what do you see for class notebook? So class notebook is very important. So I will show you examples of what I did with my students in class notebook through the teams, because you can create class notebook outside the teams. But if you create class notebook outside the team, the problem is you're going to add one by one students inside that. So you don't want to waste time. So if you create class notebook through the teams, it will automatically add your students here. This is your students. This is my students. This is what we call in the class notebook. We have here, this is in class notebook add. So what I see is you will have collaboration space. I will have another session for class notebook, because it is quite comprehensive, but I will show you what you need to put, right? So this is your course assessment, very important information. That's why I put information here. Everyone can see. Collaboration space is where I want students to participate on their teams. So for example, I have for example, I have students to discuss about certain topics together. So what I did, for example, I give you one session 4 activity. So in session 4 activity, I have here pages. This is section inside my class notebook. This next second tier is called pages. So I have pages. So in pages, this is where students will write their answer, right? This is where students write. So I can separate according to different groups, different teams. And so this is team 1, they write like this for topic 4. So different teams will have their own activity which we can monitor. So next is students folder. Above is the teacher folder. This is where student will not see. This is like teacher preparation, what they need to give to students and how they will distribute later. So you can prepare first the content. For example, I prepare the content. I don't want student to see this because I have not finished. Okay. Now later, if I want to distribute. So for example, I want to distribute the course schedule. This is I prepare. So from teacher only folder section, I want to distribute. So how do? I right click. Okay. Either I copy or move, or I go to we call this open in desktop app. So in open desktop app class notebook, it will help you to work faster and more efficiently to distribute your work. So that one works well. You can also work here. Later, I will show you. Class notebook. Right, okay. You can distribute course schedule here, right? Class notebook. Just now I click here, button, open up class notebook. Beside the draw, and I can distribute page. This is page. I want to distribute page to everyone. Or I want to distribute to group, individual distribution. But I can distribute to everyone here that has this one, private folder. So this is what we call students folder. So inside student folder, other student will not see the content of what this Amira prepared. Good learning journals. So this is what the student prepared. But sometimes we want to post something for everyone to see, compulsory. So we want them to see the course schedule in each of the folders, so we can force distribute by this function. Course, we click here, page, click distribute page, and here distribute page. So we pop up. Okay. So let us select which folder we want. So I want them to see in their learning journal. This is where we create the template. I'll give you one example. What template? So let me jump to the final tips, right? Class notebook tips. Okay. Okay, inside. Let us see what is inside information. So we have here participant. All right. So this is the inside. All right. Oh, wait, I give you, I give this participant the link. Okay, let me ask the participant to join here. Let me go here, calendar. All right, let me go here, copy link. All right. So let me share the last one, the insight. Okay, go back. So the insight, you see data like tracking students' activity, how many are they? So basically it's like here. Right. So we have here, we can track whole, of course they don't attended any, because it's already long time, around 6 months ago. So of course they don't participate in it, but it looks like here, this one. Okay, so finally, before we end, let me show you how to create inside your classroom, because this will be your assignment, what to do in your teams, creating a class notebook. So once with your new teams created, just now I show you how to create, and you invite your student with the code, go here, all right, your team, and go to this class notebook. Class notebook, it will ask you to set up OneNote class notebook. So please set up here, click. So start out with a blank notebook. So let's set up. So it will give you the option what to do in your class notebook. For group B, you want to have all this, you can collaborate, content library, teacher only section, and class notebook. Of course, you want all this. So you click next. Now this one can change. Sorry, this one. Student. This one later you can change, but I will not show you now. Okay. Now next. Okay. So what to put just now? Okay, in the student folders, you will have handouts, classroom notes, homework, and quiz. This one you can maintain the same if you don't want to change, or you want to have your own folder specific for you, for your class. So you don't want handouts, rather you want to say class slides, class notes, class information. Okay, you can rename the folder. Okay, quizzes, so homework, you want to put here project. So anything you can rename, right? Or you can reduce this. Okay, you don't want quizzes. Instead, you want only 3. So it's up to you. Or you can add. So you can straight away create. So you create. Okay, so all right, class information. This one I have here, reflection. Okay, so this is good. I have project submission. I have problem-based learning. FOB, Foundation of Banking. Okay, I'm creating this one. So, all right. So it is taking some time for it to actually create and, you know, make it appear in the Microsoft Teams. So anyway, let me say, please, at the end of this training, I want everyone to fill up the feedback form again, because for those who are attending this afternoon session, you will be receiving, if you fill up both survey, this morning survey, which I share in the WebEx, and also the survey in this chat room, you will get 2 freebies from the sponsors. Thank you very much, Fidelis, for sponsoring this event. But you need to answer the survey form. Thank you. Okay, this is what looks like in your class notebook. So basically, no one joined yet because this is a new group. But basically, you have welcome. So this one you can change. You don't want to see, okay, let me make it bigger. So how to make it bigger is this one. You click this arrow upright. So click this upright or it become bigger. Okay. So next is you have here in the class notebook inside Teams. See Microsoft Teams inside here class notebook. So we see home, file, so class notebook. So this is everything is very nice. Remember, always you must have an active internet line to ensure that it has a sync status. If you don't have an internet line, you cannot go and do your work inside your class notebook. So inside here, you created collaboration space. So if you go to this section, if you don't want to have this information, you can delete this one. Right click, you can delete, or you can add a new page. Say, for example, class activity 1. So when you have a page created, you just click on the above the date, the title here, and then you click enter. Then go beyond here, you can type here, please introduce yourself to class. All right. So if you type here, right, everyone in the collaboration space will be able to write. So how they write? So many things. They can double click here to write, okay, or they can draw. So this one you need to tell students what they can do when you have the online class for the first meeting. Maybe you want to show something on your meeting video lecture, right, with this function in the Microsoft Teams class notebook. So you can draw, for example, you can highlight, okay, different colors, you can draw, okay, hello, okay, so many function, okay. You can also have function like maths. For instance, you want to have a formula, you can have function of math. Now, I want to invite everyone here to join me in our next session about students enablement. So student enablement workshop will be conducted next Tuesday, okay, at 10 a.m. So please join us on 1st of December, right, at 10 a.m. So there will be a student enablement. So it will be conducted by our trainer, a good trainer, Mr. Amir, who will share about the student enablement and sharing the tips. Now, let me finally share you what you will see on the finally content library, right? You can put here slides where students can see and download. Okay, you can put here, for example, topic 1. Okay, let me change to text. Topic slides. Topic 1. So I click enter. And if I want to share the slides, instead of insert PDF, I want in the content library, I want to share the PDF printout of the PowerPoint. So they will see. So I will choose insert PDF PowerPoint, choose file, slides. Okay. Anything that you want to share, this is for your assignment. I want to see in the soal jawab UUM, soal jawab Microsoft, how you do this. Okay, we have the conversation. Topic 1, make sure point is converted to PDF. So PDF, insert, So your content library, instead of having the PDF only, it will show the slides. So there you go. So you can, in content library, so you can download. So this is where you will have more engagement because students can use this slide to, maybe they want to color, say, they can color this one, topic outline. Very good, right? So in the class notebook. Okay, so finally, let me share the, we call this meeting. So let me share the, we call this. Okay, that's all. I want to show you this chat. So please fill in the survey form again.
Hi, Doctor.
Hello.
Yeah, there is a chat. Because there are some participants mentions in the chats. There's a questions here. They asked to show again how to make a channel. Would you able to show them again?
Okay, sure. Give me this channel. Okay. Okay. Now, if you go to this one channel, you can prepare your channel first. So we go for example. I go to the soal jawab examples. So okay, this example is very good. So go to soal jawab. Okay, now how to create this general is actually ready-made channel, but you want to create a customized channel, you go to soal jawab, okay, or your team's name, your own team, go and click the three dots here and put here add channel. So you have add channel. Then you just rename whatever channel name you want. For example, for soal jawab, I want to say for academics. Okay. So I will add name, then privacy. Maybe I want everyone in this team to share, or I want it to be everyone to share. If I click private, not everyone will see. So that is where you can customize later on. Okay, so standard. Okay, and there you go. Now, if you want to add here a private channel, okay, you need to add in one by one the participant name. For example, I have here private channel for different student, because for my class A192 Marketing Financial Services, I created every team, which is 5 members, only that team will see their content. So when you say private channel, the one that I show you, will have here the keypad picture. So when you say when you see this keypad, only that people will see. So how do I know? So I will look here. Example, if I've created this one, see manage channel, only 7 people can see here, and this 7 people is in the team 10C. If you go to general for this class, I have here more than 7 people. So I have manage channel. So I think most of them, okay, let me say manage channel, manage team. Okay, I have 67 students in total, right? So for teams 10C, private folder, private channel, only 7. So how do I have? Example, in academician, okay, I want to have to change to private, I change manage channel. Sorry, I go to edit this channel. Okay, or cannot. So I have to delete this channel. Okay, delete. Okay, I will go and have this soal jawab again. I want to create private channel, add channel and academician. And here, change to private. Okay, in academician. Okay, next. Private. Okay, so so many. Okay, so in private, so only the people you will. Okay, so I will say Mozilla will be at. Okay, example. Okay, I can change member to owner, but usually I don't change to owner. So member done. So there, and just now general, just now academician was not have a key lock, so I have here key lock. I can add more people by adding add members later. So it is quite tedious to have a breakout session. Now this is where you breakout session happens. Because this is where Microsoft Teams breakout session for specific students join. So you usually this is the hardest part. Setting up the classes, setting up the channels, private channels, putting the slides, putting the content. That's the quite a tough one for initially. So I think that's all we want to see. I think we can open for question and answer. Don't forget
Yes.
to fill in the feedback form.
Yeah, feedback form already up shared in the post. I will share it again if the conversation is too long. Anyhow, for those who have questions, maybe you can unmute and ask the questions. Yeah, that will be faster than typing.
Now, just a reminder, if possible, okay, I share again what you need to see. Okay, your homework, basically the takeaways, you go to the Teams, you go here on the soal jawab general. Okay, soal jawab tentang Microsoft Teams. Okay, introduce yourself, of course. Okay, introduce yourself. Later I will share the QR code attendance here. Puan Hastiza will share here. If not, then we enter it manually because it's okay. Go to soal jawab general. Okay, post your class that you have created in general. Just snapshot, new conversation. Hello. Okay, this is my class picture. This is my class. Teams I created. Okay, and then you just put in here attachment. You can upload in your computer and then click here. Now you can also add mention me. Hello. You can use the add mention which is alias. So when you click alias, it will pop up suggestion, or you can say you want some people to aware of your message. This is very important. Sometimes you post something in the chat, nobody responded, right? So you can add mention someone, for example, Nozilla, or you can add mention me, right? Or you can mention the whole team. Hello, add mention teams. So straight away, there you go. But when you click here, it's already enough. Okay, any questions so far? Please, Simon, please post your class picture.
Hello Muazzam, how to post picture of our teams that we create?
Use snapshot, ambil gambar, snapshot of the teams punya class and then post it on the conversation. Conversation. Post macam biasa je. Conversation tu, and then insert file lah. Insert attachment kat situ. Dapat? New conversation, and then you hello, add mention Teams, or add mention my name Muhaizam, and then this is my class, and then you just go below there is a attachment, ada pin kat situ, gambar pin. So click the pin and then you upload from your drive, from your computer, the picture of the class. That will be sufficient for me lah. Thank you for your question, Dr. Nozila. Now, anyway, please do visit the Microsoft Education website. It is very resourceful. It will help you a lot in your journey to become professional teams coach, because this also will be helpful for students to self-explore, because we don't want our time to spend, because we want them to be independent. So you just show the website, Microsoft Education, and show the students section. Please choose the higher education. Or maybe I'll show you the website again for and then we adjourn lah. Any more question?
From the chat, I think most are being addressed. There are questions. Just now was asking about how to do the recording and where the recording saved. So, but we have already addressed it. Basically, maybe I will just explain again verbally here. All the recordings, when we start, if let's say during the meeting, if we do not click on starting the recording, it would not be record. So definitely you will have to click on the 3 dots options in the option bar to click start recording. So after you click start recording, and when you start your meetings, you start your class, and after at the end, you need to click stop recording, and it will be automatically stored inside Microsoft Stream. So people, they also ask, what is Microsoft Stream? Is there another applications within the Office 365? So yes, Microsoft Stream is another application within the Office 365 environment. So for your information, all the applications within Office 365 environment are linked to each other. So your login will be able to link to each other. And those who have attended your meeting for internal user, for example, now, if I say Dr. Muhaizam set a meeting and all the internal users are joining this meeting, and this meeting has been recorded. Yeah. So you will automatically assign with the permission to view the recording inside Microsoft Stream. Yes. Although you might not be notified on the video is ready, but definitely when you go into your stream, those videos are available and you have the permission to view this recorded video. But because the ownership is actually based on who started the meeting and also who is the organizer of the meeting. So the person who organized the meeting have the full ownership on the recording. So this person will need to assign additional permission if this video need to be shared to other internal user. But for external user, sorry, Stream is not able to share externally. Stream is only for internal user. So if there's case that you have students that doesn't have an Office 365 login and they want to view the video, then you will have to get the owner to download the video from Stream. And then after you download, then it will be an MP4 format. And then from there, you can share out through OneDrive, through email. Email, I guess it's too big. Perhaps you have to share the link from OneDrive.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Miwan. Very useful, the Microsoft Stream.
Yeah, so it's like what Amir mentioned, is something like a YouTube channel. You can actually, for those who have joined today's sessions, perhaps after this meeting, you can also go to your stream and have a look on how this stream actually works. Because in Office 365, there are many applications available. It's all inclusive. So perhaps there are some applications that we have not touched today, but definitely you are free to go in and explore. And we appreciate that you can put it in your feedback form as well. For today's session, if there's any additional topics you wish that you can actually learn more, or how to perform a specific task or a specific functions when you are handling your class, feel free to share it in the form, and we will go through this feedback form with Dr. Muhaizam during the next.
So the invitation link for the student enablement workshop December, we will share it in the soal jawab tentang Microsoft Teams. Okay, so
Yes, good.
participants, please you can join there. Hopefully, we will see you again next Tuesday. Even though it is a semester break, it's a break for us from our lecturing. Just ensure that we are preparing ourselves for students enablement. It's quite fun, I'm sure, because a lot of tips will be shared by Fidelis as the sponsor and also trainers. And I thank you very much for everyone participating here. So please, if you have not scan your attendance, we will share in the QR code in go back to the soal jawab Microsoft Teams. Puan Hasiza will share it again. So thank you very much for Fidelis and participant.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Muhaizam. Remember to fill up the form. We will use this form as our record as well, because we are generating a participation certificate from Microsoft. So we will base on the records and the attendance we capture in this feedback form to pass this name list to Microsoft to sign on the certificate of participations. And perhaps it will take us about at the end of the program of this 6-week program, we will complete this certificate and we'll pass it to Dr. Muhaizam. And together also that as mentioned just now, there will be a freebies. It's actually a collar pin, a collar badge offered by my Fidelis. It's actually additional a gift from Fidelis as appreciations for joining this Teams adoption program.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you all next week during this next following weekly meeting for student adoption program.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good day. Stay safe.